Welcome to Knowledge Base. We have a question here that was sent to us by one of our fans to help provide a solution. So let's go through the question and the solution. It says 3 yam tubers are chosen at random from 15 tubers, of which 5 are spoiled. Find the probability that of the 3 chosen tubers, 1. None is spoiled. 2. All are spoiled. 3. Exactly 1 is spoiled. And 4. At least 1 is spoiled. So this is a question under probability, and we are told to find the probability of all of these 4 different scenarios. When we have a question under probability where items are chosen or picked, there is the need to know whether those items that were picked are going to be replaced or they will be kept aside without replacement. Unfortunately, this question did not tell us if the tubers that will be picked, if the 3 tubers that will be chosen are going to be replaced for the next draw or not. So we will assume in this scenario that once a tuber is chosen, that tuber is kept aside without replacement until the next one is picked, until the third draw is made. So we keep choosing the tubers without replacing them. That is the assumption we are going to make. Since the question did not specify it, we are going to work based on that assumption. So we are going to assume that the yam tubers were chosen without replacement, because when they are replaced, it will affect the answer, and if they are not replaced, it will equally affect the answer. So we are going to assume that the yam tubers were chosen without replacement, which is most likely going to be the case in reality. So let us solve the problem. We are told that the total yam tubers are equal to 15. The spoiled tubers are equal to 5. We use uppercase letter S to represent spoiled tubers. They are equal to 5. So obviously the non-spoiled tubers, NS, will definitely be 10, because 15 minus 5 will give us 10. So this is just the parameters given in the question. So let's find the probability. First, we want to establish what is the probability that a tuber of yam chosen is spoiled. What is the probability of spoiled tuber? The spoiled tuber are 5. So we write 5 all over the total number of tubers we have, 15. So the probability that a tuber will be spoiled, PS, is equals to 5 for the number of spoiled tubers all over 15 for the total yam tubers. Subsequently, or in the same vein, the probability of non-spoiled tubers will be equals to the total number of non-spoiled tubers, 10, all over the total number of yams we have, 15. So this is the probability of spoiled tubers, and this is the probability of non-spoiled tubers. Now let's answer the question. The first one here says, what is the probability that none is spoiled? The probability that none of the 3 tubers that we're choosing is spoiled is equals to first tuber chosen, the probability that the first tuber chosen is not spoiled, and the probability that the second tuber that was chosen is not spoiled, and the dot means and. The probability that the third tuber that was chosen is not spoiled. It is only when the 3 tubers that were chosen are not spoiled that we can say it is correct for the probability of none of the tubers is spoiled. So for none of the tubers to be spoiled, it means each of the tubers picked must not be spoiled. That's why we are picking the probability of not spoiled for the first one, not spoiled for the second one, and not spoiled for the third one. So let's look at this. Probability of non-spoiled is equal to 10 over 15. Now take note of this. The yams were picked without replacement. That means if you picked the first yam to give us 10 over 15, without replacement, the number of yams that are not spoiled will reduce from 10 to 9 because you didn't replace it. And obviously, the total number of tubers left will be reduced from 15 to 14 because we are not replacing it. So if the first one that was picked, the probability of the first one picked for non-spoiled tubers is 10 over 15 and means times. It means times the second one would be 9 over 14 because you didn't replace it. So the number of non-spoiled tubers are reduced from 10 to 9, while the total number of tubers has reduced from 15 to 14. Similarly, the third draw will be times 8 all over 13. 8 because you've taken 2 out, you are left with 8 for the non-spoiled tubers, and you've taken 2 out, you are left with 13 for the total number of tubers. That is how we've got this arrangement. So we are just going to divide with the common factors. If we divide 10 by 5, we're going to obtain 2. If that 5 divides 15, we're going to obtain 3. If 2 divides 2, it cancels out. If 2 divides 14, we get 7. If 3 divides 3, it cancels out. If 3 divides 9, we obtain 3. We cannot divide further, so we just go 8 times 3 at the numerator gives us 24, and 7 times 13 at the denominator gives us 99. So that the probability that none is spoiled is equals to 24 all over 91. 8 times 3, 24. 7 times 13, 91. So this is the answer to the first question. Now let's look at the second question. I've just repeated the whole thing here so that we don't miss it out. So the second question says, what is the probability that all are spoiled? Probability that all are spoiled simply means the probability that the first one that was picked is spoiled, and the second one that was picked is spoiled, and the third one that was picked is spoiled. In the same vein, we look at the probability of picking a spoiled tuber, 5 over 15, times 4 over 14, because you are not replacing it, so it reduces from 5 to 4, and this reduces from 15 to 14, and 3 all over 13, because 2 has been removed from the spoiled tubers, and the total number of tubers has also been reduced to 13. Now that we have this, we just reduce this again. 5 times 3 is 15, so these 2 can cancel out this 15 here. So 5 and 3 can just cancel out 15. Here, 2 can cancel 4 to give us 2, and 2 into 14 will give us 7. We cannot divide further. Therefore, the probability that all are spoiled will be equal to 2 all over 7 times 13, 91. So this is the answer to the second question. In order for this video not to be too long, we are going to end this here, and in our next video we are going to answer question 3 and 4. So if you are just watching our video for the first time, ensure that you click on the follow button, like and share, and come back again to come and watch the answer to question 3 and 4. I believe you are going to enjoy it, and you don't want to miss out on these 2 questions. In the meantime, please try this. A bag contains 3 red balls and 4 blue balls. 3 balls were picked at random without replacement. What is the probability that none is blue? Please put your answer in the comment section and endeavor to follow our page so that you can watch how we solve question 3 and 4 in our next video. Thank you very much.